This is Akashvani, the news read by Narang Koyang. Prime Minister Narendra Modi today distributed more than 51,000 appointment letters to newly inducted recruits through video conferencing. Addressing the new recruits, the Prime Minister said India is making stupendous growth in every sector, which is helping to create new job opportunities. Mentioning the growth of the tourism and sports sector, Mr. Modi said these sectors are generating new job opportunities, loading the performance of the athletes. He said this is the indicator of the changing landscape of the sports sector. He said the government is taking proactive steps to strengthen the traditional job sectors, and the focus has been laid on defense export, drone manufacturing, and automation, which are generating new job opportunities for the youth. The Ministry of Agriculture and Farmers' Welfare released the first advance estimates of production of major kharif crops for 2023 to 24, expecting the food grains production of the country to be at over 1,485 lakh metric tons. According to the release, over 1,063 lakh metric tons of rice production is estimated. Maize production is expected at over 224 lakh metric tons and pulses production to be at 63.31 lakh metric tons. Sugarcane production would be at 4,347 lakh metric tons, it added. The ministry said the area under rice is estimated to be higher by around 2 lakh hectares over the previous year's final estimate and by around 4.5 lakh hectares over the average rice area. Its production is also estimated to be higher by about 1 lakh tons as compared to the average kharif rice production. Prime Minister Narendra Modi will share his thoughts with the people of the country and abroad in the Mann Ki Baat program on Akashvani at 11 a.m. tomorrow. It will be the 106th episode of the monthly radio program. The program will be broadcast on the entire network of Akashvani and Doordarshan, the Akashvani website and the News on Air mobile app. It will also be live streamed on the YouTube channels of the Akashvani, DD News, PMO and Information and Broadcasting Ministry. Akashvani will broadcast the program in regional languages immediately after the Hindi broadcast. India on Friday abstained in the UN General Assembly from voting on a draft resolution submitted by Jordan that called for an immediate humanitarian truce between the Israel and Hamas terrorists in Gaza, as it did not make any mention of the terrorist group Hamas. Deputy Permanent Representative and Ambassador Yojna Patel said the UN General Assembly that the terror attacks in Israel on 7 October were shocking and deserve condemnation. Calling for the immediate and unconditional release of the hostages, she said, "Terrorism is a malignancy and knows no borders, nationality or race." She emphasized that the world should not buy into any justification of terror acts. Let us keep aside differences, unite and adopt a zero-tolerance approach to terrorism, she added. In the upcoming polls of 5 states, the Election Commission of India has provided the alternative facility for postal ballot to the elderly aged 80 years and above, the disabled and corona-infected voters. Akashvani correspondent reports that for the assembly elections in Chhattisgarh, elderly people of 80 years of age or above, disabled people and corona-infected persons are being given the facility that they can vote from their homes through postal ballot. Chief Electoral Officer of Chhattisgarh, Reena Babasaheb Kangale, said that a door-to-door survey was conducted by booth-level officials and such voters were made to fill out Form 12D. The polling team will go to the homes of such voters and conduct their voting through postal ballot with complete secrecy. This voting process will be completed at least a day before the scheduled voting date. As per the instructions of the Election Commission, videography of this process will also be done. A partial lunar eclipse will occur tonight. The eclipse will be visible across India. The Indian Meteorological Department said the lunar eclipse will begin post-midnight at 1:05 a.m. and will continue till 2:24 a.m. The duration of the lunar eclipse will be of 1.19 hours. That's all in this news bulletin. Namaskar.